Hey guys, Cruel Blind Wave, I'm Eric.
I'm Calvin.
I'm Aaron.
And we are back with Kaguya-sama. Last time on, I now feel like I have an idea of what this show's about. And I could not have guessed that it was literally going to be Love is War.
I get the idea of Love is War, yeah.
Yeah. I thought it was going to be more war than love.
I also wonder if the whole show is going to be them fighting for who confesses, or if there's a progression of them getting into a relationship.
Like,
and then, you know what I mean? Like,
sure. And then dealing with, like, jealousy.
Or is it constantly, like who's going to confess first, you know?
Yeah, it's kind of the way it was with
Wonder if it'd be
Spy
like,
Family, right?
yeah, like Lloyd and Yor. Like, that's a tension that might stay there the entire show. Will this tension stay here the entire
I don't know.
Sama?
Especially if you introduce other characters and maybe they start dating or don't start dating, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know what to expect.
Yeah. Yeah, I think on paper, if I had read what this is about, I'd be like, okay, I might like that. But that narrator has me so sold that I cannot wait to watch it.
Except for the narration and the meta-ness of it all.
And, guys, we're also doing this twice a week over at blindwave.com. So if you're watching this on YouTube right now, there are 2 more available over at blindwave.com. And that's just going to keep rolling. 2 over there, 1 here. Check out Blindwave Beyond. You get a lot of really cool stuff, including sometimes Ride the Wave.
This is the rolling wave, Calvin.
Keep on rolling, rolling, rolling.
What?
First, you fall in love. Then, you confess it.
See, now I understand this intro way more.
Is this the first episode again?
Ask anyone, and they'll say
Why
this
do-
is a
why
wonderful
do-
thing.
Animals show up. I get the church, I get the people, but why primarily circus type animals?
You know, here's the church, here's the people, open the doors, and there's all the animals inside.
That's the quote.
Right?
You can tell because it doesn't rhyme.
You must not become the loser. Love is no game. It's war.
Oh, that's her. Okay.
You thought it was like a...
Took me a second, but I thought it was like a dress, and that was like her butt, and I'm like, why does it look so weird?
That's the back of her head.
It's her
And why are her calves so big?
And now, a brief message from our student council. I love hearing from them, yay!
As you can imagine, a student body.
They're so invested in their student council.
I feel like I was like,
I still can't help but wonder if they're dating. No.
Oh, it's the exact same thing, but just different visuals.
The conversations they must have behind the doors of the student council room. You finally bought a smartphone?
And I installed the lineup.
Even Shidogane, a stubborn cheapskate who's always called smartphones unnecessary, has given in and bought one.
See, Eric? Military time.
You can ask for my ID anytime, Shinomiya.
Yay! Our line friendship is official. Go us.
Wait, why isn't she asking? Doesn't she want to text me?
It's the first step on the path towards love. Give your heart and be conquered. In young love, this law is absolute.
Turns out the president is head over heels for
Me,
the
it was
VP.
asking for AOL Instant Messenger screen names.
For a young man at his age.
That's Tsukasa. Fuck. I was trying to figure out who the narrator was.
He's obviously hoping that I'll ask for his number, but he'd best not hold his breath.
Conflict is inevitable. For one to win, another must lose. It's a test of willpower.
Poor boy. He's completely oblivious to all the subliminal messages I sent his way to convince him to get...
She's so wealthy.
Oh, neat.
That was one-handed
You
test.
changed your profile pic just now.
So I did. I thought I'd use a photo from when I was a kid.
Oh, no.
She wants to see it.
She does.
It's kind of an embarrassing shot.
Good thing I don't even care.
Something more recent. I'll swap it in 3.
No, you're gonna miss your turn.
No!
I can't just up and ask him for his contact info. That would make it seem like I want to talk to him all the time. It would be like saying I secretly want to text him every night before I go to sleep. He might think that kind of nonsense was going through my head. Call me old-fashioned, but I believe it's the man's responsibility to ask the lady for her information.
Are you okay?
Did she use some kind of chemical to make her cry?
I never realized how awful you could be president. I'm hurt.
Yeah.
Power of deception. Activate.
Heartless.
Activate.
I'm sorry. I'll show it to you two, so please stop crying.
Oh,
Hold on.
Too late.
too late.
No!
She memorized.
Activation! No!
Oh,
Damn it!
man.
She downloaded it!
hippocampus.
Lost the soul lace he had up his sleeve, which gives Kaguya the advantage.
She definitely won this one.
Dude, it's like a football.
Which kid is
Yeah.
Caillou got the advantage?
This could be it, folks.
So
is what happens when love clashes with intellect.
Oh no.
Love runs endless circles around two people.
They exchange contact information.
Why don't we go in a student council group vacay over the summer?
Yeah, good idea.
Bright skies and crisp air. The reverberating call of the wild. Right there. You see? That's Deneb, Altair, and Vega. The summer triangle.
Those stars have a lot in common with us. So close. Yet so far. I can't take it anymore, President. I want to close the distance into your Alpha Centauri baby. Please let me spend the rest of my days in your orbit.
Got her.
If we take a trip, I think the mountains
We
would
should
be...
make it a trip to the ocean.
Oh no! Bathing suit!
Yep, the bathing suit.
An age-old argument people have been squabbling over
God.
since they found out oceans and mountains exist.
Since mountains.
And bathing suits.
He'll be captivated the second he sees my swimsuit.
The ocean. That's the last place I'll go. I can't even swim.
I had no idea you were such a hopeless swimmer. You really are quite cute.
It has to be the mountains.
Take swimming lessons.
My family owns a private beach, so we can avoid all the crowds by going there. We can wash the sand away with the outside shower.
So rich.
What about the sharks?
They won't be a problem if we have a first-rate fisherman to hunt
To
them.
pre-hunt the sharks.
I've already written a series of manuals to prepare for when you oppose them. No matter how you
Damn,
attack,
she's
I'll
like-
render you completely harmless.
Like Deku.
Yeah.
What if we get nothing but rain? Not to mention the bugs.
Bugs.
Moths, ladybugs, cicadas, mosquitoes,
Oh no, he's afraid of them too.
I love how it's causing like psychological pain.
I had a little bit of a growth spurt, so my bathing suit from last year doesn't fit me anymore.
Mm-hmm. Harrison. Yep. Look at
Oh
him.
no.
Look at him.
The thief of joy.
Oh no.
No.
Kaguya typically has great confidence
Oh my
in her body,
God.
but when forced...
I love the James Bond.
Chika, on the other hand, is a tank-class living weapon. The difference in their power is staggering.
How can I enchant him with those bouncing around?
Jesus.
Hot damn, you look hot!
I love how he talks in her.
I can really only call you cute.
Let's go to the mountains.
Let's go to the mountains.
Oh.
No, you've convinced me. The mountains are gross and rainy. The ocean is better.
You switched too?
Mountains win.
The ocean wins.
Mountains.
Ocean.
Mountains.
Well, between those two... mountains.
That's my girl.
I'd really like to visit Mount Osore.
Oh no.
Oh, sorry.
It's a hot spring, isn't it?
It's home to the riverbed of the underworld, littered
Oh.
with pinwheels symbolizing...
Okay, never mind. It's a mood killer.
The results for today's battle. Chika's weird.
It was a little bit scary.
You want romantic advice?
Yes, and who better to ask than the smartest guy in our entire school? I mean, you've mastered the books and the ladies.
The book smarts thing I understand, but when did I get a reputation for being a ladies' man?
Miyuki Shirogane, age 17, dating experience.
I like how it's like little 5-minute episodes.
Yeah.
Not to brag, but I've never once been rejected.
He isn't lying, but that's because he's never asked anyone out.
He's giving romantic advice?
There's this really cute girl in my class named Kashiwagi, and I just want to confess my love to her.
Oh,
Well, she gave me some chocolate on Valentine's Day.
Yeah? What kind was it?
Choco balls. Exactly 3.
3 choco balls.
it meant she felt vaguely sorry for you.
Based on my ample experience, I'd say she's definitely in love with you.
Really?
Their actions tend to contradict their actual desires. So while those balls might seem like a pity gift,
They're actually a romantic gift?
What kind of logic is that?
It's accurate though. You would give him 3.
So, like, are you single or do you have a girlfriend?
I'm single.
Yeah, I thought so.
I'm not positive, but I think she might have been picking on me.
Yeah, she was definitely picking on him.
I could hear that tone and inflection in a different way and feel like it's not.
That's his perception of what happened.
So, like, are you single or do you have a girlfriend?
because I'll change that for you if you don't.
I could have told you that from his look.
He looks way out of our league.
That's too funny.
What are the odds he'd be available? Back the hell off, girls. He's mine.
I love that he's doing the voice.
No way!
Oh, at least he has sense.
I'm so popular that all 4 of them like me, and now I have to choose one?
Oh, man.
Worst case, it could result in some bullying. Female friendships are petty like that, sadly.
I'll just pretend I didn't hear that.
How many times has she been against?
I was gonna say she's bullying Shigawara.
Thank
Not
you.
really bullying, but like
How many times has she done to me?
I've never
Yeah.
confessed my love to someone before.
Adversarial.
How do you think I should go about it?
You walk up to her and do this. I want to date you.
oh my god, that's amazing.
He really startled me.
I call this technique the big wall boom.
It's my own invention.
That's genius!
No, you're just dumb.
I can't thank you enough. You've given me the courage to actually do this.
She's so upset, but it worked on her.
I don't know who told you that the two of us were dating, but I can assure you that isn't the case.
Of course it isn't. As if I'd ever give my heart to someone like him.
Lately, I've started to think she might hate me. So yeah, I doubt she's interested.
What? Where would he get an idea like that?
How many glares do you give him?
She goes from childishly ditzy to pseudo-psychopathic at the drop of a hat. She's flatter than an early map of the Earth, but that really just...
An early map of the Earth.
That's right! Between you and me, she knows
He
me
sees her.
everything I want in a girl!
Did he see her?
Standing right
Yeah.
outside the...
Oh, he saw it while he said it.
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay.
What's up? You get some good news? No, it's nothing.
Jeez.
The big wall boom somehow worked.
How
Tsubasa and
fucking
Fuji are
yeah,
apparently a
bro.
couple now.
The big wall boom.
It's my own invention.
Results for today's battle. Shirogane nullified a crisis of his own making, but just barely. It's his own fault she was pissed in the first place, so he'll take the L for
He loses his own battle. All right. So, like, it's like, what is it? Is it 3 battles we get per episode so far?
Yeah.
Well, we had the phone number, we had the vacation, and then we had the love advice,
Yeah.
right?
And they all take place in the student council room, too.
Yeah.
Or the student body room, whatever the room
Whatever
is.
that room is.
But it's all happened in there, and it's been 3 each episode.
Yeah.
I kind of like that format. That's what we stick with. Maybe these will be battles, and eventually we'll see the war. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm curious to see how it plays out.
I mean, a war is just many battles strung together, right?
Yeah, this is the war.
It's just, it's played so melodramatically that I cannot wait to watch more.
Like, usually this is the bullshit that I hate about, like reality TV and,
Sure,
and
yeah.
stuff like that. How it's, like, so overplayed and everything like that. But this is just so funny.
And they're protecting their ego, but they're protecting their vulnerability as well. So
Yeah.
it's fun to see them each become
Yeah.
actually vulnerable.
Back and forth on each of it, right?
Yeah.
Flatter than an old world Earth map. And then that was the same theory, the same issue with the ocean.
Yeah.
They're just like, I can't compete with those bouncing around.
That was so funny.
And it turned into her having to convince that the other idea was a better idea.
Growth spurt.
I need a new bathing suit. It's so funny.
What did he say? She's as flat as the first maps of the Earth.
Yeah,
Or something.
Ancient maps.
The ancient
Yeah,
maps
or-
of the Earth.
Old world or ancient.
Oh man, oh it's crazy. I never personally felt any anxiety or nerves when it came to like asking a girl for a number, but calling that number, especially if it was like a landline, because we didn't have a lot of cell phones when I was young, you know, it was a landline. Just the sheer terror of not knowing who's going to answer, because it could be their mom, that's going to be a lot easier, or it could be like a grandma or something. But if it's a dad, that's tough because he will stay on the phone for 15 minutes just talking to you. That was always where I would get nervous.
No. If I was in high school again, I'd ask for more numbers probably.
Yeah?
Like my freshman year, I remember like the way our building was set up in high school was that like the school was like 6 different buildings connected with like glass hallways.
Okay.
Right? It was like a space station.
Sweet. You're like I was on Mars.
Like this building was like the math building.
Okay.
And this building was like the like language arts building, you know? So you would walk from like one building to another building, whatever. So like building
Damn, we
one.
were just one long building with giant hallway.
No, yeah, like
that somehow you keep doing this.
like building one was like administration and cafeteria, right? So
okay.
principal's office, all that kind of stuff was there. Study hall was there. Cafeteria was there.
Yeah.
And then like there was an outside walkway that went to building 6, which was where like gym, band, choir, like all the kind of a lot of like the extra curricular like stuff was there. And I remember like leaving like whatever class it was. It must have been gym class or something like that. And whatever it was, it was my freshman year. It was like 4 different schools all came together. So I didn't know everybody. I was like learning people and stuff. And there was another freshman girl who was walking from building 1 study hall to building 6. And I was going from building 6 to building 5. And every day, we would
How old were you?
Freshmen.
I understand how important that is.
And we would like we started to notice each other, and we would lock eyes, and we would see each other like every day.
Damn.
And it turned into like an event, and being like, oh,
So like a day you're
like
sick.
where are they?
she's
Yeah,
sick,
yeah.
You
So
notice.
And you'd notice
like,
they're not
wait
there.
and see if they walk by and then
and,
like
like-
pretend like you were walking the whole time.
Yeah, but
kind of
like
thing.
we didn't necessarily say a lot about it, but it happened like every day.
Every day.
So yeah, but that so like I get some of that. Like
Okay.
I probably would have talked sooner about that stuff, you know.
Sure,
But I
yeah.
didn't. Eventually, I knew what her name was, but I didn't know it then.
I wonder if like being deaf in one ear and having like a lot of issues communicating, like I cut out like the nerve part of it because I was so like anxious about the actual communication. I never felt scared to initiate a conversation or anything.
Yeah.
But I also had one of those ideas where like this person doesn't like me, then and I like them, they need to tell me that, and then I'll move on. You know.
Sure. Yeah. Yeah. I get
But
that.
it's fun to put myself in the mindset of like when you're a kid and you have an active imagination, then you're never bored. But when you're a teenager and you have an active imagination, then suddenly girls are in all of your thoughts. They become like the general audience of what you're thinking about in order to glorify yourself in your own mind. And you kind of see that here with the adolescent teenage feeling of like they're trying to fit into roles,
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
And now I'm just thinking about like things in high school. Like I remember another story where Rick, he had English last period, and I had science. Like they were different buildings, and they were like separated. It was like 3, and you had to go down a hall. But that hall was really long because there was another hallway that went off of that one to building 1, and then you got to building 4.
Sure.
And he was like, "Hey, there were these girls in my English class that were talking about you." I was like, "What? Who?" He's like, "I don't know."
Oh my God.
What are their name? He said, "I don't know." It's like, damn it! Like we're freshmen, he doesn't know anybody. Like,
Damn it, they're out there. I don't know them.
like, who are these people?
You gotta
I'm
like, go and try to find
All
them.
right, I'm going to, as soon as the bell rings for the end of 8th period, when everyone's going to the buses and everyone's just trying to leave,
Yeah.
I'm going to rush there as fast as I can. And I need you to keep an eye, and you're going to point them out.
Rick.
And that's what's going to happen, right?
Yeah.
And like I'm rushing, I'm trying to get
Gotta get there.
and
You need this
looking for Rick,
information. It's gonna
looking for
change your
Rick.
life.
And I see Rick, and Rick sees me, and he goes,
Oh, damn it.
"Oh, damn it!"
Damn it. That's so funny.
That's terrible.
Dude, these girls are talking about you. Who? I don't know.
Eventually, I found out Melanie was one of them. Though.
Ah.
So, it was a funny thing of that.
I see.
But yeah, it was just I will never forget him being like, "Oh, there? No. Oh, there? No."
Yep. Many people still watching today, they don't know how old you and Melanie were when you guys first met. And how long you've been in each other's lives.
Yeah, well, there's a picture of us in kindergarten.
Kindergarten. That's crazy.
And then I moved away in 2nd grade, away from that school. And then it was another school that came back to that high school. It was one of the 4 schools.
One of
that
the 4
went to that
schools
high
that-
school. Yeah.
That merged.
Yeah. So once we got past 8th grade, back into 9th grade, then like all those schools were back together again.
Gotcha.
But yeah, so there's a picture of her and me in kindergarten, like next to each other, with her curly little red hair, and I just looked the same, but a little different.
Tiny.
I had
Like most people are like, "That's Aaron." Like no one guesses, like second guesses, like that's a little Aaron. But other people are like, "I don't know, this could be this person."
And I'm sure this show is gonna bring back a lot of old memories because now they're just kind of flooding back to me, like all the little stuff like that. Like because I was big and tall compared to all the other kids, I got to start varsity, so I got a varsity, jersey.
Shit, no wonder you weren't worried about asking a girl for
I
a
know.
number.
Regular jersey and away jersey, and the like the big thing for the girls to do was be able to actually wear their boyfriend's or whoever's
You just
jersey.
automatically got high school.
So I just had, value in that regard. I'm sure I was taking advantage of views, but I didn't mind. So a girl would call my house asking for me. Now, that was unheard of. My dad, Eric?
Why?
You sure?
Little Eric?
Eric, get in here. And then he'd be like, listen, what's happening?
That's funny.
Yeah. Anyway, well, I'm sure all that stuff will come up as we get more into Kaguya-sama.
High school stories and stuff. So.
Yep.
But no, it's been fun, and I still just love the meta narrator aspect of things.
Me too.
The comedy of it.
And that's Sukuna's voice from Dr. Stone, then, right? Right?
Tsukasa.
Tsukasa, not Sukuna. Sukuna's from JK.
Tsukasa? Oh, that's who is the narrator?
The narrator is Tsukasa. So it's interesting that those two, being from the same show earlier.
Yeah, Dr. Stone.
I wonder who voices Shino Mia.
Yeah, do we... I have a hard time recognizing female voices sometimes.
Kohaku.
It
sounds like her.
The whole cat.
Was
the kid here Deku? Did he sound Deku-y to you? I was trying to figure out who he was.
Yeah.
He kind of reminded me of Deku, but I'm not sure if it was.
Kind of.
He just kind of has a Deku sound to him, but I don't know if it is Deku, But yeah, I wonder who Shinomiya is.
Alexis Tipton is Shinomiya.
Alexis Tipton?
Alexis Tipton.
Luna Wright does Luna from Dr. Stone.
Okay, sure.
So there is a
there is a Dr. Stone.
She's a capable gal.
Okay. She's a very capable.
Trunks?
From DB?
I mean,
Young Trunks, probably.
Trunks.
Well, I don't know. This is Dragon Ball Sparking Zero, Trunks.
Sparking Zero.
And there's another Dragon Ball, and it says Trunks. And
Gotcha.
it is a lot. Chainsaw Man, Rezi.
The Rezi arc, okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Kid Trunks in Dragon Ball Super and Kakarot in various games. Awesome.
Kakarot.
I love that she voices.
Does young Kafka too.
Oh, nice.
Makes
Okay,
sense.
cool.
Okay.
And Kaiju.
Mei Hatsume.
Oh, okay.
And May, okay.
Yeah.
Hatsume.
Awesome. All right, well, a pretty good start, I think, to this new series. I want to be like, well, they run out of ideas, but there's
a lot that you could hit on of
There's
different
a lot,
things.
yeah.
Yeah.
Is driving gonna be a thing, or you know what I mean? I'm trying to think of things in high school that are big deals. And
Sure.
Some things that aren't big deals,
They just got phones.
Yeah.
Introduced.
Getting a phone,
right?
and then
That's
the
a
times
huge
when you
step.
have her being like, I was able to do this and implant that he wants to get a phone. There was something else before where it was, I forget what it was in the last episode, where she did something similar, where she orchestrated, what was it? Planning the movie ticket scheme.
Yeah.
Where she
She
made a
made
whole
up
thing
the-
and tickets and put them in.
Yeah.
I wonder if getting your driver's license is as important in other areas as it is rural teenage area,
Definitely not in Japan.
They can get
Most
public
people-
transportation. She's rich. She has drivers.
People to drive her.
Yeah. I feel like most people in Japan don't have, especially in the cities and stuff,
Yeah.
don't have their driver's license.
That was so important to us. Getting your driver's license. That was just you now get to choose where you want to go.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, well, that was fun. Can't wait for more.
More Love is War. Guys, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this, make sure you subscribe because we will be having more right here next week. And if you are enjoying it and want more, and you can't wait till next week, we are releasing 2 episodes every week over at blindwave.com, and you can see the next 2 episodes are already over there. There should be at least 2 more over there right now. So check it out, blindwave.com. Go beyond.